favorite. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. Wanna run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Wait, that 380! Check 53. Night, sweetheart. Joker.
Here's a guy on his fourth franchise in 2 years, Carlos Hyde. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Brady. They go screen pass to Hyde. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 13.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Shotgun now for Brady. Complete here. It's Hyde. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
53 to Mike.
On the counter, this is Hyde. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On play action, now Brady. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. This is one thing you can't do with Tom Brady. Let him get in a rhythm, let him get rolling early.
Every time you talk about Tom Brady or any other great quarterback, you always talk to the defensive guys and they say, you got to get him off his spot. What they mean by that is when you go back 3-step, 5-step, 7-step drop, and they just hit the same spot and then they're set up to throw the ball, get them to move a little bit, get them to hold the ball. And the pressure that affects just about any quarterback, right up the middle. Remember the Super Bowl? Atlanta's best success came up the middle pressure, what we call gut pressure.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
25, check 25, check 25. Hey, Alabama.
And back to the ground. Hyde trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. They've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Hey, we are
Throwing is Brady on third down. He finds his running back, Hyde. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. Second and a yard. This is Bell.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And
there, and it's enough for the first.
And a Raven first down.
They'll pitch it out to Bell. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
one thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. 65, 65. 65. Good, good. Get it. Let it go.
From the 38, Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. We're scoreless after 1. A first scoring update now from Carolina. And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
58, come on. 58, come on. Hey, get away. 58, come on.
Murray with a 3rd and long. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. And here we go on 4th down with Murray. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll give this to Bell running right. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They'll try the right side with Bell. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. On first down, it's Bell. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he touchdown, Ravens. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run the counter. High. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Easy. Hey, goal 66.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, and he finds the tight end, Reed. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now Brady. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. And this one complete to Reed. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, he gets this one to Boyd. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
72.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
Hey, Charlie. Regular.
Again, it's Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Airing this one out for it. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara.
Hey, that's right, 56 is mine. 56 is the mark. Hey, man.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All day.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine. Go, tackle, let's go. We got this. We got this. Match up. Right. Mine, let it go.
From the 41, Murray. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Again, it's Bell. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. 58's the Mike. Go 58's the Mike. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our field.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jerry Tillery in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Oh, it's no good. Maher pushed it right. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Hey, 66.
They'll try to fire up the running game with Hyde. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
53. Here we go.
check.
At the
36,
47-yard line.
36. Cloud.
They run again with Hyde on first. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Hyde. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now they'll throw with Brady. Looking long for his tight end. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? A lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
First down, a run with Hyde. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run for it with Hyde. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They try again with Hyde. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Carlos Hyde, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. No gain on the play there. Second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A big spot now for the rookie Murray. Bell. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. They'll run on first down. Bell, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. He completes it to Tate. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up.
Carlos Hyde, see you later. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Carlos Hyde with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Steelers. Extra point by Gay is up and good. Meanwhile, in Nashville, they're on to the 4th quarter now. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. To throw is Murray. A rough couple of weeks. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Murray. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Murray and company going for it on fourth. And no, it's incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. They run it again with Hyde. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for third and goal. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Here's Hyde, third and goal. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth